Hello, welcome to my Slow English podcast. Today, I put all my podcasts together so you can listen before you sleep, while you clean, maybe while you get ready, brush your teeth, brush your hair. Listen whenever. Enjoy. My daily routine. Routine you do every day. In the morning, I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth, I wash my face, and I eat breakfast. My favorite breakfast is oatmeal. Oatmeal with bananas, strawberries, and honey. I eat oatmeal every day. It's my favorite breakfast. What is your favorite breakfast? What do you usually eat for breakfast? After breakfast, I do yoga. I love yoga. I love stretching every day. Then I get ready for work. I am a teacher. I am an English teacher. I teach students from Ukraine, Mexico, Colombia, Germany, Russia, and more. What is your job? Who do you work with? I work with students. Who do you work with? After teaching, I study. I study Mandarin Chinese. Then I eat lunch. I normally eat a sandwich for lunch. What do you normally eat for lunch? After lunch, I get ready for my salsa dance class. I love dancing. I dance every Tuesday and Thursday. Do you like to dance? What do you like to do in your free time? In my free time, I like to dance. What do you like to do in your free time? In the evening, I relax at home. I watch TV. I read a book. Sometimes I cook dinner. Sometimes I cook Alfredo pasta. I love Alfredo pasta. What is your favorite dinner? Your favorite dinner. At 11 p.m., I go to sleep. I love sleeping. I love feeling cozy and comfy. What about your daily routine? What do you usually do every day? My name is Tiana Ortiz. I am 21 years old. What is your name? How old are you? I am from the United States. specifically Nebraska. And I currently live in Mexico. Where are you from? Where do you currently live now? What I love most about Mexico are the people and the food. My neighbors are very friendly, and the food is delicious. My birthday is November 22nd, and I usually celebrate surrounded by my family and friends. I like surrounding myself with people who love me. When is your birthday? How do you celebrate it? My favorite season is spring, and my favorite color is purple. Purple reminds me of the flowers that bloom in the spring. What is your favorite season? Spring, summer, winter, or fall? What is your favorite color and why? Words we saw today. Practice. Specifically, currently, neighbors, surrounded, remind, bloom, and the seasons. Today, I got a weird phone call. A strange phone call. I was at home drinking a cup of tea and reading a book. Suddenly, my phone rang. Brrr. I picked up and said, "Hello?" A woman with a serious voice answered and said, "I know what you did." I was confused. I answered, "What did I do? Who is this?" She said, "Don't pretend. You stole my dog." Stole her dog? That was crazy. I love dogs, but I would never steal a dog. I said, "I think you have the wrong number. I don't have your dog." She didn't believe me. "I saw you. You took my dog from the park." "The park?" I said. "I didn't even go to the park today." I asked, "What does your dog look like?" She said, "He is small, white, and fluffy." I said, "I'm sorry, but my dog is not small or white." She said, oh no, I think I called the wrong person. I'm so sorry." I laughed and said, "I hope you find your dog." I hung up and I sat on my couch. I shook my head. What a weird phone call. What would you do if you got a strange phone call like this? Have you ever had a funny or weird phone call before? Tell me about it. My family is very important to me. I am very close to my family. I have 2 siblings. I have 1 sister and 1 brother. My brother is 15 years old. He loves playing video games. He is much taller than me. But he does not look grown up. He still looks like a kid. A very tall kid. My sister is 23 years old. She studies quantum physics at university. She is also an English teacher. She is also taller than me. She likes to travel. She also likes to play video games. Do you have any siblings? What do they like to do? My mom is 42 years old. She is an English teacher. She teaches students in the United States. My dad is 51 years old. Guess what he does for work? He is also an English teacher. He teaches students in Mexico. What do your parents do for work? Do your parents work in construction, education, management, or healthcare? I have a few friends. I have a few very good friends. When I feel stressed from work or home or life, I can always talk to my friends. If I ever need to vent, I can always talk to my friends. My friends make me smile. When I'm feeling down, my friends make me laugh. I laugh a lot with my friends. We laugh about everything and anything. Who makes you smile? Who makes you laugh when you're feeling down? Sometimes I will go eat with my friends. We like to eat tacos. I always get the longaniza tacos. Those tacos are my favorite. What are your favorite kind of tacos? Do you like tacos with cheese, onion, hot sauce? I like to hang out with my friends. We hang out at the mall, the market, the fair, even at restaurants or parties. We hang out everywhere. I don't know what I would do without my friends. I have many goals. I have lots of goals for my future. I have short-term goals and long-term goals. This year, I would like to get my Dive Master's certificate. My certificate in scuba diving. I love scuba diving. Mexico is one of the best places to do it. I want to travel and see all the most beautiful places, the most beautiful corals, and the most beautiful marine species, animal species. I want to help protect the oceans. I want to help protect the precious corals and precious animals in the ocean. When I get my diving certificate, I want to visit Thailand. I would like to visit Egypt, Australia, and Indonesia. What is a goal that you are working on? Another goal of mine is that I want to dance all around the world. I love dancing. Dancing brings me so much joy. When I dance, all my worries go away. I want to take dance classes and learn different dance styles. Do you want to take dance lessons? I want to take dance lessons in Brazil, Colombia, India, or Japan. Do you like dancing? Do you prefer watching people dance or dancing? What type of dance is your favorite? In my opinion, the happiest cultures are the ones with rich dance culture, where people are dancing, people are smiling, where people are dancing, people are connecting. Dancing is good for the soul. Dancing is good for the heart. What is something that makes you feel so good? Why does it make you feel so good? The last goal of mine is to speak Chinese. I want to speak Chinese fluently. I want to travel to China, to Taiwan, and speak Chinese. What is a language you want to learn? Where do you want to go to speak that language? Languages are very interesting to me. I think languages connect people from all over the world. Languages take time. Languages take time and patience. But the feeling when you finally learn a new language is wonderful. That feeling when you can understand a language is amazing. The feeling of understanding one sentence or one word feels so good. Every language is so different. Every language has its own special identity. Every language has different tones and pronunciation. I personally love learning new languages. I love teaching. I love teaching students to understand new words, to understand phrases, idioms, and eventually use them. What language, apart from English, do you want to learn? Challenging question. If you could download any language into your brain, would you do it? Or do you enjoy the process of learning? Which would you prefer? I like hot weather. I prefer hot weather over cold weather. What do you prefer? The heat or the cold? I love sunny days. Sunny days are bright and warm. On sunny days, I like to read outside. Do you like sunny days? What do you do on sunny days? I like rainy days. On rainy days, the sky is gray. When it rains, I usually stay inside. I don't like to go outside when it's rainy. What do you prefer? To stay inside or go outside when it's rainy? I stay inside. I like to watch movies or TV series. Movies like Love, Rosie, Inside Out, Spirited Away. Series like Gossip Girl, like You. On rainy days, I also love to read books or draw. I read books or draw inside when it's rainy, not outside. Do you like rainy days? What do you usually do on rainy days? I don't like windy days. On windy days, the wind is so strong. The wind blows everywhere. I prefer to stay inside on windy days. Do you like windy days? What can you do on windy days? I love snowy days. On snowy days, the ground is all white. It shines bright and beautiful. I like to act like a kid in the snow. I like to make snow angels. Do you like snowy days? What can you do on snowy days? My favorite days are sunny days. I love when it's hot. I love the heat. What are your favorite days? What is your favorite weather? In my city, we don't have snowy days. In my city, it doesn't snow. I used to live in Nebraska, United States. In Nebraska, it is snowy. It is very snowy in the winter. Do you have snowy days in your city? In my city, it is also very windy. The wind blows dust everywhere. In my city, it is also very dry. My skin gets so dry, I need lotion. What's the weather like in your city? Is it sunny, rainy, windy, snowy, or dry? I have always enjoyed playing sports. Anything from soccer to ballet. I have always loved participating in different social activities. Throughout my whole life, I have gone to soccer, cheerleading, basketball, gymnastics, dance, and baseball. Do you play any sports? Do you prefer team sports or individual sports? I don't enjoy watching sports as much as I enjoy playing them. I do love watching gymnastics competitions and dance shows like Dance Moms or Dancing with the Stars. Do you think watching sports is as enjoyable as playing them? I also enjoy going to the gym, but if I don't have time to go to the gym, I always make sure to go for a jog. Jogging, for me, is very therapeutic. It helps me clear my mind and stops the overthinking. Physical activity not only helps my body, but also helps my mind. Is there any type of exercise you do to help you clear your head? Having a clear mind? How can exercise help us to stop worrying about things? Sometimes hobbies aren't physical. Hobbies like drawing, writing, knitting, gardening, or cooking can be a big help to mental health as well. Do you enjoy non-physical hobbies? If so, which ones do you enjoy? Today, I want to talk about sports and hobbies. I have always enjoyed playing sports, anything from soccer to ballet. I have always loved participating in different social activities. Throughout my whole life, I have gone to soccer, cheerleading, basketball, gymnastics, and baseball. Do you play any sports? Do you prefer team sports or individual sports? I don't enjoy watching sports as much as I enjoy playing them. I do love watching gymnastics competitions and dance shows. Dance shows like Dance Moms or Dancing with the Stars. Do you think watching sports is as enjoyable as playing them? I also enjoy going to the gym, but if I don't have time to go to the gym, I always make sure to go for a jog. Jogging for me is very therapeutic. It helps me to clear my mind and stops me from overthinking. You know, physical activity is good for the body and it is good for the mind. Is there any type of exercise you do to help clear your mind? How can exercise help us stop worrying about things? Sometimes hobbies aren't physical. Hobbies like drawing, writing, knitting, gardening, or cooking. They can be a huge help to help mental health. Do you enjoy any non-physical hobbies? When I think of my comfort food, the first thing that comes to mind is flaming hot Cheetos. Since I was a little girl, my sister and I have always enjoyed a big bag of flaming hot Cheetos while watching cartoons or movies together. What is your comfort food? Are there any people, holidays, or places attached to this dish? Lots of people that I know don't like spicy food. They can't stand spicy food. And I used to agree. I used to think spicy food was not enjoyable because it was unbearable to eat. I would just cry and sniffle. But now I can't get enough of it. I love spicy food. Do you eat spicy food? If you do, what are your favorite dishes? If not, why? One thing I can't stand is bitter food. The flavors are too bland and boring. They lack flavor. That's why I don't like bitter food. What's a type of food that you can't stand and why? Sweet foods, however, are my favorite foods. I have a huge sweet tooth. My sweet tooth is so bad. I can sometimes eat up to 3 conchas before bed. 3 conchas before bed. I have no limit. My favorite sweets are conchas, cheesecakes, and cinnamon bread or cinnamon rolls. What type of food do you like the most? Spicy, bitter, sweet, or salty? When I was younger, I used to sneak into the kitchen to steal the sweets. The bread my father had bought. He bought conchas, orejas, cuernitos. I would steal it all. I couldn't resist. In the morning, if my dad asked, "Where did all the bread go?" I would stay quiet. My silence made me look guilty. Of course, he knew it was me. Are there any foods you can't resist? Any foods you couldn't resist when you were younger? I speak 2 languages, English and Spanish. When speaking, I feel almost like I have 2 separate personalities. One in English and one in Spanish. The distinction between each language is not just the way I speak, but also the volume of my voice. I am much louder in English than I am in Spanish. However, in Spanish, I have a much more outgoing personality. It's weird how a language can change your personality. English is my first language. I speak it with my family at home and whenever I teach English. But when I speak Spanish, I have only ever spoken at school or with my friends. Today, I only ever speak English with my friends. I believe that's why I have a lot more casual vocabulary in Spanish than I do in English. I have a lot more laid back Spanish than English. At least that's why I think I have 2 different personalities in each language. What about you? Do you ever feel like you have 2 different personalities in each language? Thank you for listening. Have a lovely day. See you next time. Bye.